Hey man, you know, I've just about hunted everywhere in the world. I've been to Canada, I've been to New Zealand, I've been to Africa, hunted pretty much everywhere in the United States. Always wanted to go to South America and hunt. You know, all you hear is pig, pig, pig. Big giant pigs, all these mystical stories of these giant big hogs that bites tires off of cars and all these things. Anyhow, when people think about Argentina, they think about the red stag, the red deer, buffalo, you think pigs, you think fishing, you think all these things, but they do have a pretty good population of red deer, and I would not specifically say that they're the caliber they are in New Zealand, but they're wild. This ranch that we're hunting is completely free range, and it's gonna be a trick. The terrain's a little bit different. It's not plush, it's not rolling hills, it's more like South Texas. And I got to stress again, anytime that you go on a hunt, it's nice to have good people in camp, but especially when you travel overseas. Basically, you guys have seen Rick Valdez on my show a lot. Rick knows more about arrows, broadheads, and bows and how they apply to big game animals than anybody on the continent. A real arrow doctor, if you will. And of course, Jeff and Laurie Dobbins as well. These guys will be tagging along on this hunt. Jeff is a great guy, and him and Rick and Bonnie and Laurie, they all buddied up. What better thing for me and Matt to do? Get on a plane, head to South America, and do what we do best, shanking. We're here in Argentina at Poitahue.
Perfect.
Huh?
Perfect.
You see? That's because I'm from Texas. We're almost related. This is Alex, the landowner. And I'll tell you what, Jeff and Rick had a hunt booked with these guys, and we threw in kind of last minute. We got a fabulous place. He owns basically everything you can see. 5-star lodging, great people. Rick's bow, he's spraying. Well, you know, guys, do just what I normally do on every show, and I want to keep saying check your equipment. You know what I do. Anyway, this is going to be one hell of a trip. Been looking forward for a long time to come to South America, Argentina, and pigs is on the hit list. Buffalo's number one, stag, of course, and it's time to quit popping and start hunting. Argentina, 70, 80,000 acres of free range. We've got pigs, fallow deer, just about everything you can imagine here. And the main objective for us is pigs and buffalo. So you just get out and walk, glass, find them, spot and stalk. And so hey, we're just gonna strike out, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and we're gonna have a great time. Like I say, every time, it don't make no difference what little tiny dot on the globe that I land in. There's gonna be a character that I'm gonna hunt with. Cochango is his name. Don't know what that means. It could possibly be profanity that I'm saying here on national television, and if it is, I apologize. A little dude about this tall, been on these ranches his whole life. Fierro was gonna tag along. I can't understand a damn thing he's saying. We just kind of hand signaling, yeah, my friend, yes, my friend. The whole time, that's all I know. But I tell you what, he looks like he can hunt, so we're gonna see.
We got Pistolero and Rodriguez over here. We're headed out now. You know, we're gonna try to get, they say 50 meters, we need to be 35, 40 yards. And this bow has still got lots of juice at that range, so anyway, we better go, we'll get lost.
It seems like the rule of thumb is, and if it's not in the United States, is walk, walk, walk. Well, Argentina, same damn thing. This little guy, Cochango, walk, 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 we see an animal, go after it. Saw a buffalo and a calf and some stags here and there, just a lot of different things that some of it we caught on the camera, some of it we didn't, and just nothing that I was looking for. But hey, when have you ever seen the first day right out of the box, that I kill something on Pigman the series. It's something all the time, but over the years, I've learned to deal with it.
This episode of Loopholes Pigman the Series is brought to you by Bear Archery, Hornady, Trophy Ridge, Carbon Express, Lewis Machine and Tool, Champion, Grim Reaper, Titan, Oregon Brand Products, Yeti, and by Loophole, America's Optics Authority.
There's a pride around here. You can see it in the people and in everything we make. It's in our quantum optical system and our new VX1 and VX2 scopes, taking resolution and light transmission to a whole different level. Scopes that any hunter would be proud to own. When you call yourself America's Optics Authority, you better be ready to back it up. This is Loophole, and this is who we are.
A new day is dawning. Known the world over for advancement in bullet and ammunition design and manufacture, Hornady now delivers the same level of trusted performance for turkey hunters. Heavy Magnum turkey ammunition from Hornady. These 3-inch 12-gauge shot shell loads deliver true gobbler knockdown power. This year, hit the woods with turkey ammo that's accurate, deadly, dependable. Hornady Heavy Magnum turkey ammunition.
Why mess with perfection? Take the Whisker Biscuit. People have been trying to mess with our perfection ever since we climbed to the top. But no amount of levers, prongs, or springs can improve this simple, no-failing masterpiece. Good gracious. You need proof? Just ask these guys. They've got the trophies and world records to back it up. And the Whisker Biscuit is the only rest with a 100% no-fail guarantee. No other rest can offer that. There's about 1,000 things that can go wrong on your hunt. Why add one more? Whisker Biscuit. Long live the king.
We realize no one hunts steel barrels, but a steel drum is a good test of durability. We tested the Grim Reaper against some of the best-known broadheads in the industry. The competition failed. The results don't exaggerate. The most durable mechanical broadhead of all is the Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper. The toughest mechanical. Shorter blood trails, longer stories. Hunt with the Grim Reaper and watch them drop.
I'm Jerry Mitchellak. I'm all about speed, precision, accuracy.
As a 32-time champion, he demands the same level of performance from his gun care.
The only products I trust to clean and maintain my firearms are from Gunslick Pro. This line of precision gun care guarantees I'm at my very best every time I step up to the line.
This segment of Pigman the Series is brought to you by Loophole, America's Optics Authority.
We're here again, man. We've been chasing buffalo, stags, just about everything, and Rick got close this morning. Jeff got close, I think, maybe.
Not too close.
Not too close, me either, but you come in and eat like a pig, and you sleep, take a nap, and then go out about 5:30, and animals get up, start moving around again. So hopefully, guys, we have some
That's
good luck
good.
tonight.
We figured it out this morning.
You ready?
Get her done.
Got your hex on.
Raj, hex on.
Time to go out in the evening, kind of got things wrapped up a little bit there, and look, I don't care if it's a buffalo, chee-chee bird, stag, pig, whatever is legal for me to shoot on this ranch. I mean, I'm just going through withdrawals. It's time to turn the bear loose and shank something.
We're just gonna go check some water. It's late in the evening. Just gonna check some water and see if there's any buffalo hanging around the water. Wind seems to be coming from the same direction. So, Piato and Jingle, we're ready. I got them dialed in. And hopefully we'll get a shot tonight. I'm ready.
We just keep, walking and stopping. And the brush it's crazy because you guys are gonna look at the landscape and you're gonna say, well, hell, they're saying glass, you can't see. Yeah, you can. You can see through that brush, you can see legs, you can see pieces of animals through there, and the object was just to walk and glass. Cochingo stops. Like, I think he's saying pigs. I can't really tell what, but it don't make no difference. He's saying, I'm smelling something. And guess what? Something is exactly what I'd like to shoot right now. I start seeing them get sketchy. One runs out the other side, just like at home, man. Just like at home. You ain't gonna fool them. If the wind is swirling and they catch a little bit, their first reaction is to break camp. And I gotta stand there and watch old Silvertip walk away.
They smelled us. The pig stopped right there. I was at full draw. I needed another second. Matt did to focus. Vendetta said about 50, so it would have been done. But first pigs we saw, and it should be good. Eventually we'll get a shot.
We're starting out of there, and it don't seem like we've been hunting very long at all. Saw a couple good stags and just didn't have time to close the deal on them. And this is shaping up to be a pretty good hunt so far, so let's see how the next day turns out. No good, huh?
Finished our second day.
Man.
You gonna kill something tomorrow?
No. Yeah, I'm holding off. The cameraman choked. I was dialed in. That's what people don't understand. When you're trying to film, a split second, it cost me a shot.
Tomorrow.
Pigs is no different here than they are anywhere else. Something's got to squirt. Somebody's got to break the ice. Next morning, you know, we get up and Cochango got us in the field right away. We start up through there, and I tell you what, we see some buffalo, as they call them. There they are, man. You know, start closing the distance on them again, and hopefully we can pull something off here. We got a little bit closer, but we got 27 sets of eyes, 27 noses. They either saw us or smelled us. The buffalo pulled the pinalo. They're gone.
Crazy. We had stags behind us, females. They took off running and spooked the buffalo. They looked at us, but I don't really think they knew. They're right over here about 100 yards. We're gonna keep working in behind them. The wind's a little squirrely, that's what's wrong.
I already know, man, what the hell's got to happen here. We got to get some bulls that's broke away from the herd or something. Here we go down the hill. I mean, wind's in our face. Get down there, and all these buffalo starts coming out across here. Boom. There was some to the left that we didn't see. We tried to move in position. Seen us. Another bust, I tell you. I could have stayed at home and been just as successful on buffalo as I have been here in Argentina. Tell us the story, Jim.
Man, we had a herd of these things. We had a stag. It was over the property line, and Walter said, I'm out. And we got back in the truck, and these ran across the road and had this ram in it. So I said, shoot. And he said, give me the thumbs up.
Good job.
We put it on him.
That's the first confirmed kill in Argentina. The Himalayan mountain sheep, whatever that is. Anyway, good job, buddy. Old Jeff Stumperson is there, and he's got him a sheep, and I hear a tale on the phone that Rick shot one too. I think these was called a Himalayan or an Argentine flat tip. I don't really know, maybe an Argentine black tip. I have no idea. It had big curly horns, and he shot one. They got me down one animal already. We're back on, Trek 2000. Here we go. We're walking and walking. Saw some stuff, nothing I really wanted to shoot. Rick and Jeff went out, saw a few animals, having a great time. Some of my best friends in the world. Hey, we're in South America. The weather's pretty good. Hell of a nice place. All in all, I am having a blast.
This segment of Pigman the Series was brought to you by Elusive Wildlife, makers of the Kill Light, taking the elusive out of wildlife.
We're done with disposable ice chests because we found Yeti.
No more broken handles or busted hinges.
No more crushed corners or caved-in covers.
Yeti coolers are tough. They're roto-molded like kayaks, and they are certified grizzly bear proof. With thicker walls and a full-frame gasket, Yeti coolers keep ice longer, a lot longer. Yeti coolers.
Wildly stronger. Keeps ice longer.
Carbon Express brings on the heat with the new Covert SLS crossbow. It's engineered for the highest degree of balance and mobility. It delivers exceptional power and scorching speed in an ultra-compact design. The Covert SLS crossbow. Feel the explosive combination of comfort and performance for yourself. Shoot better. Carbon Express.
Here, some of America's finest trust LMT, because to them, failure is not an option. Why should it be for you? Introducing the 308 Modular Weapon System Pig Package from LMT. It's unmatched quality.
Y'all know I don't shoot no junk.
And legendary reliability.
I am spraying. Pop, pop, pop. Everything's happening, man.
Make this rifle tough enough for battle and versatile enough for any hunting situation.
We are shaking.
Lewis Machine and Tool, because failure is not an option. This segment of Pigman the Series is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
Well, let me go ahead and bring this new phrase into the series. Gaucho. That means cowboy in Argentina. And some slick little dudes, man. They saw some buffalo. Our plan was they made some contact with our people, head over to this other ranch, talk to the gauchos, and I don't think they had seen the buffalo that particular morning. And but we're just gonna head in there, get the wind in our face, hit the ground, and guess what? Do what they like to do. Walk until we find something to shoot.
Well, we ain't doing very good. The way it is, man. And their deal is to walk. I mean, we've already been 3 miles this morning. It's now 7:30. And you walk and they look at the tracks and they follow the tracks and they try to find the buffalo. But these buffalo move. You know, they may move a half, 3/4 of a mile at night. It's, Argentina it's not no pushover, I can tell you. You better be ready to walk 5 miles a day.
Well, another reason that I like Cochango is because we got through walking and he went and got the truck. That's what I like about him. Little dude is tough as boot leather, man. And I'm going to tell you, when he come back to get us, you couldn't see nothing but the hand in the window up there. He was running 70. Knowing what I know from years past, if you're traveling abroad in South America and you see a little dark-complected person driving a vehicle at a high rate of speed, get the hell out of the way. Well, he comes sliding up in there. I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
Cochango went to get the truck and spot for buffalo, and it looks like that maybe he's found the buffalo because he's driving like a maniac. So, which that's normal here. Anyway, we're going to see what's up.
We figured out that the gauchos had saw the buffalo on the other side of the ranch. He bumped into them up there, and these guys are on horseback. It's time to get everything together, get close, see if we can get in position to finally put an arrow in a buffalo.
This buffalo's moving straight up that fence. There's the other one. That's grande. Muy grande.
We're watching them go up through there, and we cross the fence and start up behind them, and then they ease into the brush a little bit. So we just kind of walking along beside them there, and boom, there's two standing right there. It's time now. Pick a spot, get us a hole, figure out if that's the one we want to shoot, and make it count.
The grass is keeping me from range. I can't get him right. Wait for it. This is very bad. There's nothing I can do.
I just cannot get a damn range. They're moving a little bit, and then just a hole here, a hole there, and I don't know, man. I just could not put it together. I couldn't get a solid range, and didn't give me, I mean, all this happened in just a matter of seconds. I mean, I'm talking like it's minutes, but just couldn't put it together, and kind of walked out, and like I say, I'm like, oh man, here we go. Here goes Cochango. He's after him again. We start walking up, and the buffalo kind of went around and to the right, and we're walking along there, and we're focused over here, you know, because you can see under the brush, and we're trying to figure out where they are and how to position for the wind. And Matt's like, there's one right over here. I mean, boom, right to the left, bam, black magneto standing right on the hill. So it's time to scramble, get behind a tree, try to close the distance up a little bit. Main thing, get a solid range on this buffalo and put an arrow in him quick, because he ain't gonna hang around very long.
Says 50. Are you on him? Do you have him? Should be in the heart. Maybe a little low, but heart.
Buffalo skin's out. I got pretty good penetration. I see him kind of walking out in front of me there. Blood on the back of the leg, and finally done what I've always wanted to do. I give an Argentine buffalo all 90 pounds of my anarchy.
We're looking at the two running. That's the big one. I leaned out like this. It says 50. Phew. That broadhead was sharp. Good tango. Good job. Got it done. Thank you, my friend. Poitahue.
Well, our plan of attack was we get up there, you know, and I see blood, and I know where he was standing. We go right to the spot, and I'm looking there being real quiet, and I see him. He's going again, and hey, how many times have you seen an animal that I shot good, I'll put another one in him? Huh? If I shoot him through the lungs and he's still standing, he's finna get another. It don't make no difference. We're gonna run him down. We're gonna do what we gotta do. We gotta put him on the ground. He ain't just gonna lay down and die. It's looking like he's been on his feet too long, and just as soon as I get the chance, we're gonna put an arrow in him and finish him off like we should.
Webster defines Titan as one that's gigantic in size or power, and we take our name seriously. First to the market with independent four-wheel suspension, four-wheel hydraulic brakes, and 47 horsepower. A tubular steel welded frame designed from the ground up using off-road racing technology. A rugged Pro box top, onboard charger, and AGM maintenance-free batteries. You won't see this one at the country club. Titan, made to hunt, made to last.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the world's fastest, most accurate rangefinder? The target is acquired in the viewfinder, centered within the illuminated reticle. Upon soft-touch push-button activation, an invisible wavelength of light is emitted through the laser aperture to the target subject. The beam is then reflected back to the proprietary digitally enhanced accuracy engine, which initiates the algorithms to begin calculations. A special TBR elevation declination compensator is simultaneously adjusting the algorithm to measure the true ballistic range to within 6 inches. And it all happens in the blink of an eye. RX-1000i, simply the world's fastest, most accurate rangefinder.
Hey, Pigman here with the Oregon Power Now battery-powered chainsaw. This bad boy packs a 40-volt max lithium-ion battery. There's never been a saw like this. It's always ready and has enough muscle to get the job done. It's quiet, it's powerful, but the great thing I love about this, there's no gas involved. And check it out. It even sharpens itself. Visit OregonPowerNow.com to find a dealer near you.
This episode of Loopholes Pigman the Series is brought to you by Bear Archery, Hornady, Trophy Ridge, Carbon Express, Lewis Machine and Tool, Gunslick Pro, Grim Reaper, Titan, Oregon Brand Products, Yeti, and by Loophole, America's Optics Authority.
Well, we got to stay on this track, and I tell you what, I know in my mind the way it was turned, the way the arrow went, I cut the front of the entrance lung, I think. Possibly maybe the front of the exit, the offside lung. Anyway, regardless, he got an arrow and a broadhead through a lung, and he says, hey, water, you know. I'm like, oh, he's going to water. He said, yes. I thought, well, whatever, you know, we're doing the typical guide thing. We're going to go look at the water. Well, there's the damn buffalo standing at the water. Could not see nothing but the back of his head and the butt. It's pointing straight at me, and get down there range, come back with a vendetta, get my yardage, and only one thing left to do.
That's all I had. There's an artery. Hey, wait, I got it. That's okay. You're gonna shoot. Look at him. There's a mane. You explain to him what I did. I had nothing here. One big artery in the leg.
Did I want him to drop dead in 10 yards from that first shot? Yes, I did. It didn't happen that way. He was at the water. He was standing under a tree. I could not see nothing. I put it right through the cheek, cut the femoral artery. The thing goes 35, 40 yards, lays down, blood everywhere. Walked right over there, and there he lays under a tree, completely bled out. And guess what, guys? 10 times the amount of blood out of that shot than it was right through the front shoulder.
Big bull in Argentina, something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I want you to look here. Put your camera right there and watch this. You want to say something to me about that artery? Look right here.
I'm not saying that I condone that shot for your initial shot. I'm simply saying I have committed to this animal. I do what I got to do to put the animals down. One arrow in the vitals, the other arrow in a lot better spot than the vitals. One of my animals on my bucket list is scratched off. That grass was up about this high, 52 yards, got good penetration, and he wasn't hurt near as bad as I thought he would be. There was definitely lung blood in the blood, but these are as tough, maybe tougher than a Cape Buffalo, and definitely Poitahue, unreal place to come, and we've only just begun. Well, one thing's for sure, guys, you know, we're back in the trenches again. We got the buff down, and we're all still hunting everything. Jeff and Rick, evidently, they on a straight sheep hunt. Anyway, we're having a great time. We all got to kill stags. They still got to shoot buffalo. I'm after pigs. This thing is all starting to come together. I'm feeling a lot better now that we actually had a successful situation. We closed the deal. We did what we had to do. We put the animal down. Now I can only hope that Rick and Jill have the same luck that I do.